Stinnett and Associates started from humble beginnings with yellow Post-it notes as business cards and Panera Bread as the unofficial office. The company grew from a one-person consulting firm to more than 100 employees across 6 locations throughout a tri-state area. The company will celebrate its 20th anniversary this year, all under Melinda Stinnett's leadership.
I met Melinda over 15 years ago. I was working at Williams at the time, and she had just started consulting on her own. A mutual colleague encouraged us to get together. My first impression of Melinda is she is extremely passionate about her vision for the firm. She was professional and poised, very easy to visit with, but most importantly, I knew she was just a very kind and caring person.
Melinda was a student in about, I think, 3 of my classes. And I remember her very well. She was very thoughtful, and she used to speak in class, and she used to say clever things. One of the things I like to say to try to be funny is when I see my old students, I always like to say, who knew you were going to amount to something? But in the case of Melinda, I knew that she was going to be something you could tell when she was a student in my class, that she was going to really do something great with her life.
I remember when she was just a little tyke, probably no more than 7 years old, and we'd gone shopping to a grocery store. And as we were going down one of the aisles, she noticed an empty cart, and inside that cart was a billfold. Dad came and brought that to me and said, "What should I do with this, Dad? I need to get it back to whoever it belongs to." And I said to her, "Just take it over to the people at the customer service." And she did. She returned that, didn't give them her name. The only thing important to her was that whoever owned that wallet get it back. And I did notice a little later on that a lady came in from the parking lot and went over to customer service, and they handed her the wallet, elated that the lady had gotten her wallet back.
One of her strong characteristics is that she is unassuming and just down to earth. An example of this is provided by a story that one of her employees told me, where they had gone out, they met somebody for the first time, and she introduced herself and then said, "I work for Melinda." At which point Melinda rejoined, "No, she works with me."
Melinda Stinnett is a 1989 Oklahoma State University accounting graduate and successful entrepreneur. She is the managing director of Stinnett and Associates, a professional advisory firm she founded in Tulsa, Oklahoma in 2001. In 2019, the business was recognized as an Oklahoma Best Place to Work.
When she was first starting up the business and was looking to hire her first employees, she asked me to sit with her and help her work through a cost sheet to make sure that what she was paying them was affordable within the constraints of what she was charging for customer services. She also wanted to make sure that they had health insurance, and she had included in that a retirement fund and a Christmas bonus. And I'm thinking to myself as we're going through here, my God, I asked her, I says, "Melinda, are you sure you really want to do this?" And she said, "Dad, if I can't pay these employees this well and do for them what really needs to be done for them, then I don't want to do it." And that's the way she is. She treats her employees as the most important factor in her business, and she means that.
Melinda is passionate about client service, and she sets an amazing example of how professional advisors can efficiently and effectively serve their clients. Ensuring that our work product is of value add and high quality is such an important aspect of Melinda's leadership style and how she sets the expectations for the firm.
Melinda has been unbelievably supportive of the business school and of OSU. She absolutely loves the university, loves the business school, and she has done countless things to help us and to support us.
I think that she feels that what she got from Oklahoma State in terms of technical skills, the technical skills in accounting, introduction to people that she would later on be working with, and her personal growth, becoming a woman who believed in herself.
She was very active on campus, but of course, as a very smart, good student, she spent a lot of time studying. I did something to her that I don't know if she ever forgave me. She had applied to be one of the top 10 students, and because I liked her, and because I wanted to tease her, I saved her for 10th and acted after 9 like it was over. So I'm sure she was sitting there with a heart aflutter, and she shouldn't have worried, because she should have known that she was absolutely going to get it.
One of the themes throughout her success as a professional and as a student at Oklahoma State is the fact that she's very caring and loving. I think that that has been true throughout her life because she was devoted to her little sister. She always supported her big brother. She's been very supportive as an aunt and certainly dedicated as a mommy. And then of most recent note was her devotion to her parents, in that she made amazing steps to ensure that she was able to spend time with us and provide us with emotional support and her presence during the pandemic. All in all, our daughter is just amazing.
Melinda, we could not be more proud of you or happy for you with your induction into the Spears Business School Hall of Fame. With it being the firm's 20th year anniversary, the timing could not be sweeter. Congrats, my friend. I am so thrilled for you.
Well, congratulations, Melinda. I am very, very excited for you, and I would like to thank you on behalf of OSU, on behalf of the business school, and on behalf of myself. I think all of us have benefited greatly from our relationship with you, and I feel very lucky to be connected with you and with your family, and I wish you the very best in the future, and thank you on behalf of all of us.
Linda and I had a discussion a long time ago before she went to college. And I told her that there was never anybody, in my opinion, that I ever knew that was more prepared to succeed in college and later on in life than she was. And I'm so proud of you, Melinda. What you've done makes me happy to say I'm your dad, and I love you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the newest member of the Spears Business Hall of Fame, Melinda Stinnett.